welcome back to another video. This is the unboxing and the show through of the nail dust collector from WowBao Nails. Now, you can see from the box that all the information is on the outside. Don't worry about the packaging. I've got raccoon hands, and so when I ripped into the box, the delivery, I damaged it. So that is me that damaged it. And you'll see all the bits of information on there. You can pause the video to have a look. You can see there's quite a lot of damage. I actually dropped it as well. Oops, that is just typical Lisa style, isn't it? So the point of the video is to show you what you get in the box, all the little bits and pieces. I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to also show you how to clean it and maintain it too. So buckle in, because this is a 10-minute job. So when you open the box, you get this little CE certificate, which is your guarantee, your warranty, and I believe it is 12 months that you get. So any problems, do give WowBao Nails a shout. This is your instruction manual, which shows you all the bits you get in there, what they all are, but actually, quite frankly, this video is loads easier. I know it's only a little instruction manual, but I don't know about anyone else. Do you read the instructions? I don't. Not yet. Quick. Okay, so onto the plug. It is a UK 3-pin plug. Look at this packaging. I love that it's all, I love the way that WowBao package stuff. Really safe, really nice. And it's got this little fine pin adapter into the unit. It is rechargeable, so once you have charged it, it will last. Now, I have been testing it in my academy since I've had it, and I have had it for about a week now, and I've not had to recharge it yet, and I've been using it every single day. Here's the main unit itself, and as I picked it up, this is a genuine unboxing. As I picked it up, the first thing I noticed is how light it is. I have been using other tabletop extractors or dust collectors in the academy for teaching e-file and filing, and actually they're a lot heavier than this. I really like the way that this looks. You can see it's got this kind of white pearlescent sheen to it with the WowBao stamping. These side vents are for the air, and then you've got the little bit for the plug to go in to charge it. You've got your control button and your screen on the front, and on the other side you've got an air vent here, so the air does blow out the sides. So just be aware that if you've got any like little pieces of tissue or lint-free pads or anything on the sides, it does blow the air out, because it sucks in through the top and then it blows out through the side. You can see it clicks to go on, and then on the screen you'll see the display, and it goes up to 10. So that's the intensity of the fan. So you can have it on low if you don't really need too much, or you can have it up quite high, and it's got the battery readout on the front as well. I love the fact that it's portable. Oh my God, teaching students with plugged in units is not the one. So this is the top part that comes off when you want to take the filter out to empty it, and you can see that there are magnets all the way around the top. Now the top does feel quite stiff to pull out, and that is a good thing. You don't want the top just rattling out while you're using it, so do give it a good old tug. It isn't stuck, it is just magnet in. This is the filter. It's got a little tab to pull it up, and there is, I think I'm going to show you, a mesh over the top of the main fan blades, and that is to stop anything getting in that unit and ruining it. Basically, the other ones that I've got don't have that, and it is a bit of a problem. So you can see that this is the filter, and it's got that ribbon tab that stays on the top, and that is what you pull it up and out with. If you put it in the wrong way, you're going to have a hell of a job trying to get that thing out. So make sure that that tab is always at the front, and that is clicking back in, and that's how you put it all back together. Lovely. So this is the paper test. I love this. So this is super heavyweight paper. It's almost cardboard. I've got it on 10, and I've just stuck a piece of paper on, and I've turned the unit upside down, and I'm trying to shake that paper off. This is just showing how the suction works. So you can slide that bit of paper off, and then I think I'm going to turn it sideways, and it's just going to suck back on. I know that obviously we're not sucking up paper, but it is a really heavy weight. You can see it's quite a heavy gauge paper, but actually if you go back a couple of seconds and pause it, you can see it's sucking it in so hard. You can see the shapes of that top metal vent through the paper. It's really, really pulling in. So I'm just showing here that there is a protective film over the screen on the front, and you can remove that. Now, normally I don't remove things like that, I've got a phone that's a year old and it's still got the protective screen on the back case, and my laptop has still got all the protective stuff on it, my TV and all that. But I thought I would take it off and show you for the video. So there you go, just take that off. This is just a little montage of me doing some e-filing. Now, there is going to be a section in a minute where I actually do leave the sound in and show you the difference between the one that I was using and then with the e-file on top, and this one and then the e-file on top before I show you how to clean it. But I just thought showing you, and you should be able to see the dust as it comes off, it is just getting pulled straight into that filter underneath. Again, it's just a little montage of me e-filing bits and pieces, really. This is acrylic, by the way, and I'm just refining with a fine carbide barrel tip. So this is builder gel, which gives off a little bit more fine dust. Again, this is a fine tip, and I'm going to close in there, and you can see it's like being suctioned. I slowed that down. How satisfying was that? It's just being pulled straight in. Yes, there will be little extra bits that don't go in. This is a dust collector, it's not an extractor. So this is the previous one I was working with, and you should be able to hear quite how loud this one was. And I do also e-file over the top of it as well, and you should be able to hear how loud the two of those are. Now, I am partially deaf, so when I'm working with a very noisy extraction or dust collection system, I do find it really difficult to hear clients, because obviously I don't have the ability to lip read, I'm not looking at anybody. So quite often as well, you know, you have the radio on and see all the dust result over the side as well. So this is the WowBao one. Obviously you can hear that there is noise. Nobody's claiming that any dust collector is noise free, but this is much less aggressive. It is a much smoother sound, if that makes sense. And then adding the e-file over the top. I did actually have a student in and we had it out and we were chatting. I was e-filing over the top, they were e-filing over the top, and we were chatting away very comfortably. And it's just made such a big difference, really. I hope you can tell the difference. It's very hard because I'm filming, I'm not using sort of professional equipment to film. This is, you know, I'm just a nail tech, nail educator. I'm just using normal stuff to film with. There's very little dust on the edge there. So this is going into the cleaning part. So before you take the filter out, and I recommend that you empty the filter daily if you can, just to get the best out of it. Obviously, the more dust that's in it, the more clogged it gets, the less suction you're going to get through it. So dust off that top bit, gently lift and tip that filter out and dust underneath, because the dust does get stuck to the underside of that metal grill as well. So just use your little dust brush to give it a little floof. I love the word floof. Then I just dust around the outside, the little plastic bit around the edge. And then I'm going to gently pull that filter up. Don't tip it because you don't really want it to go everywhere. Tap it into the bin. So I'm going to give it a tap. Tap it on the edge. It is very bendy wobbly. It does make quite a satisfying noise. And then I'm going to flick it. You can see me flicking the back of this filter to get the majority out. And as I lift it away, you can see all that dust in the bin, and I've literally only used it for about 3 hours. And then I'm using the brush attachment on a mini like Hoover that I've got for the Academy, and I'm just really gently, and I do recommend doing it gently because you want your filter to last as long as possible. And you can see once I've hoovered it out, it is as good as new. So I love that. There will be replacement filters. Recommend replacing them every 4 to 6 months, and they will be coming on the website soon. So that is the WowBao dust collector. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think and if you're going to get one.